what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cross Counter Live. My name is Gutex.
And I'm Mike Ross, and I am here.
Welcome back, Mike Ross. It's
you.
been forever. I haven't seen you in like a week.
In a day.
A week and a day. A week and a day.
Oh, man.
You took a trip
Yes.
to a little place called Japan.
Yeah, basically, you know, it's a place I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I just said, screw it. I'm going to Japan.
One way or the other.
Yeah, one way or the other. You know, I made it. It was an excellent vacation. You know, there was even a tournament that was going on that I decided to stop by and take a look at.
I didn't hear about that.
Super Battle Opera 2000. They've been doing this apparently for years, but I didn't
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I didn't enter. So I just
Didn't enter.
no.
You just went to watch.
Just went to watch. It was a vacation.
Yeah. How was it? Being there.
You know, it was
at
interesting.
SPO.
It was interesting. Filipino champ was there with me.
Yeah, you
know.
guys went on vacation
Yeah.
together, not to play.
Yeah, exactly. We went on vacation together. We slept in the same room and shared the same bed.
Awesome. That's good. Sounds like fun.
We used his phone to take some pictures, though, because he has a godlike phone. We have any of those pictures?
I believe we do have pictures.
So just so you know, Champ couldn't tell the difference between liters and gallons, and he got all excited because he thought that gas out there was $1.14. You know, so he looks foolish now. Once we actually got to this tournament that we just stumbled upon.
Right. You were like, oh, hey, there's a tournament going on here.
So we decided.
Who did you run into?
Well, you know, you'll see me there with Long Island Joe and Henry Sin, but I think this picture right here is definitely my favorite. We just saw some random guy on the street wearing a very offensive outfit.
I don't know what to make of that.
So,
what does the sign say?
I don't know what the sign says, but Champ was like, yo, look at this dude. Met up with Itabashi.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he came up to me and he said, Mike Ross, you me ramen?
Ooh, where did he take you for ramen?
I don't know the name of the place, but it was some very famous place he said out there. And
How was it?
It was amazing.
Really?
It was amazing.
I'm
You already
so
know.
jealous.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was a rhetorical question. I don't know.
I know.
It's delicious.
Exactly. That was a lot of fun. And during our adventures with the navigator, AKA the human compass, Fubar Duck.
Fubar Duck, who runs Arcade UFO in Austin, Texas. The human compass.
You know, he was our navigator for the trip, so
he knew where everything was.
Everything was.
Where did he say this was?
I don't know.
He's like, hey, we're gonna go get ramen, guys,
Yeah.
and you guys are like, this isn't ramen.
Exactly. So here we are eating some American food in Japan. Hey, I know. Don't knock it. We were like, you know, let's try American food out here because we tried Japanese food here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But just so you guys know, American food in Japan is like 1,000,000 times better.
Than Japanese food here or American food here? Both.
Yeah. No, like seriously, both. It's better than like the Japanese food here and American food here. The fries are amazing. They only give you like 3 French fries, but it's amazing.
What's going on back? What?
You know, honestly, there's no words I can use to describe this picture. That's L2P right there. You know, he was also with us for the entire trip. And this guy was just walking around on that bike and just honking at people. So we're like, we got to stop him and take a picture with him.
Awesome.
And if you remember, I was telling you about the ice cream in Japan.
Yes, you mentioned a little bit about the ice cream, which I haven't had a chance to try.
Right, this was us ordering it because you see that there's a picture of the ice cream next to our bodies on the left.
Right.
You know, and when Orlando took a taste of the ice cream, he looked at me with a straight face and he was like, yo, real talk, this is the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. Like he didn't laugh.
Straight face.
Yeah, straight face. He didn't laugh afterwards or anything.
Fact.
And I was like, that can't be. You know, we got Cold Stone, so I went to go try it.
Maggie Moo.
Yeah, Maggie Moo's. Marble slab. So anyways, after that, it was the best ice cream I've ever had. And of course, this is us, you know, after we got blown up.
Wait, blown up?
Oh, I'm sorry. After, you know, I watched some of the American teams. And,
The other American
and
teams.
Itabashi and Fudo, they got blown up second round, so nobody was happy. Itabashi said he was so sad and miserable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's just a random picture for you
This
guys.
is inside TGS,
That's
Tokyo
inside
Game
Tokyo
Show.
Game Show. A lot of people there. Looks
Is that
like-
Long Island
that is
Joe's
Long Island
face
Joe.
in the bottom right?
Yeah, he's very happy because I think he came across the Persona 4 booth or something. New fighting game. Well, no, that's about that. So you were watching it. You didn't,
I tried to watch it.
You didn't see me on the stream, right?
You know,
Because I didn't enter. Okay, so
I didn't see you on the stream. I didn't see Henry Sen and Long Island Joe on the
Joe.
stream. I also didn't see 801 Strider or iPeru on the stream. And I sure as hell didn't see Shen Chang and Banana Ken on the stream.
I can tell you this much. This is bad. I was there and I didn't even see Henry Sen and Long Island Joe play.
Wow.
That was bad because of the way the setups were.
Well, I guess
Like,
I don't
we had-
feel so bad.
Yeah, we had to wait in a certain player area.
Right, yeah.
And we, you know,
They
if
keep
it wasn't
you in that area
if
so
it
that you
wasn't
don't
on-
wander away.
Yeah, if it wasn't on the main screen, we couldn't see what was going on. But we did see Mago and Tokido lose, and that wasn't on the stream.
Oh. So the question is, what was on this stream?
I don't know.
then?
I couldn't watch it. I don't know what people were watching from home.
All right, well, I guess serious time.
Okay.
Okay. So you didn't go to Japan for vacation.
No. I
Did
went
you,
for
Mike?
SPO, and we lost first round.
You and so did the other two teams.
3 teams.
Well, no, because
Oh.
the fourth team, Shen Chang and Banana Ken, I don't know if you guys heard about that, but those guys went all the way to Japan only to find out that they weren't actually placed
Yo,
into the
All
bracket.
right, so just so you guys
So
know.
they were actually eliminated one
Yeah.
round before you
Right,
guys.
where we were all staying in the hotel, like Banana Ken, myself, Champ, everybody, was about an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half away from where SBO was.
Mm-hmm.
When we took the train, we had to take like a couple trains to get there.
Yeah.
And when we took the last train and we were like 10 minutes away, that's when Banana Ken gets the call on the phone, I think from Shin Chang, saying, we're not in the tournament. Like, we're not in SBO. 10 minutes. This guy flew, 14 hours and has been in Japan for several days. And it's not
Paid
until
out of his own pocket.
yeah, paid out of his own pocket to go there. And it's not until 10 minutes before he gets to the destination that they say, oh, yeah, by the way, you're not in the tournament.
That's got to be a joke, right? Like they were messing with them.
That's what we thought. But no, it was like serious. And if you go there, they have the Arcadia magazine, which has all of the Togeki.
It has the program,
It has the
yeah.
full program listing,
With
the
the
brackets, and pictures of all the players in there. Banana Ken and Shin are in that. They're in the bracket. Their pictures are in there. But yet they were, for some reason, taken out of the tournament.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That is terrible. I would have been flipping tables.
Yeah, every table
everywhere.
in there.
All the tables
all
would
the
have been flipped.
panels, all the booths, the
That's-
tables just would have been flipped all over the place.
That's terrible. Well, I can tell you on our end, I went down to Super Arcade. Mike Watson and I tried our best, tried our hardest to get the stream up and running because, you were over there holding it down, trying to represent.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, well, let's support our American guys as best we can. Let's, set up the stream in the arcade so that everybody can watch. But the problem was, of course, that SBO was using Nico Nico to stream, and it was a pay-per-view stream. And if that wasn't hard enough to navigate in Japanese, it was so hard, in fact, that iPlayWinner had to create an entire blog post on how to buy points from Nico Nico to watch the SBO stream. So we followed that guide, and everything worked. We got to the end. It was like the last level. Put in the credit card number, and it didn't work. The issue was that not only was it hard to navigate, not only was it 1,500 yen, which works out to about $20 American, we couldn't get it working because it wouldn't accept our credit card.
That's crazy.
And then once we did get it working, because there was some dude in IRC that was kind enough to let us use his account after Watson PayPal'd him $25, then they didn't show any of the American teams on the stream. So I
So
found
they
it.
took American money and
Yeah.
didn't show their players.
I mean, granted,
yeah.
they made it as hard as possible
Yeah.
for us Americans to watch the stream. I guess to be fair, I guess that
Yeah.
should have been the first indication
it's like,
that we
this
weren't
isn't
going to
for
be.
you.
Yeah, this isn't for you. But yeah, that was pretty disappointing. I've gone to SBO before. I've seen a little bit of the stream before, but I don't remember it being like this bad. And I feel especially bad for Shen and Banana Ken for having to go all the way over there and then have to fight the team from Kuwait for their spot that they earned in the tournament.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So that's unfortunate.
Cross counter.